Yeah, BoxingScene.com at the Manhattan Center, where we caught up with the Iron Horse, Sechew Powell. Sechew, tell us about your championship fight with Kasim Ouma on HBO. Tell us about that experience.
It was a good fight. It was a great experience. Even though the fight is over with and I didn't get the win, I still think I can win that fight. I'm back in the gym. I'm feeling strong. I learned a lot. I'm feeling like a better fighter. I feel like a different person. So I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm back on the boxing scene, and hopefully we can get right back in the ring before the year is out.
Give us your assessment of Kasim Ouma as a fighter before and after.
Before I fought Kasim, I thought he was the best junior middleweight in the division. Now that I've fought him, I still think he is the best junior middleweight. But nothing has changed. The only thing changed is that if I was going to fight him, I would use a different game plan. I would box and turn, use the ring. I wouldn't stand in front of him as much as I did the first time. But I still think it's a winnable fight for me. I'm very confident that if I did get the chance for a rematch, I could beat him. And hopefully he'll give me that rematch somewhere down the line, you know what I mean?
Watching the fight, you showed your boxing skills. You showed that you could touch him when you wanted to, but it seemed to have no effect on him. He just kept coming forward. We know that Kasim is that type of fighter. What did that do for you, if anything, mentally?
To his credit, he's a tough guy. He can take a really good punch, I don't think that I was at my strongest that night. I didn't feel at my strongest, but I still think I could hurt him. I just didn't do the right things. I handcuffed myself by being too close. I let him close the distance, which closed the room for me to get any kind of power out of my punches. And if I was to fight him, I'd do that differently. I think if me and Kasim get in the ring again, I predict a knockout.
All the years I've known you, you've been a humble man. You've never made excuses. What did you take out of this fight with Kasim?
It was a great learning experience. I mean, Kasim Ouma, he holds the record for throwing the most punches in the junior middleweight division. And he holds the record for throwing the most punches in a 10-round contest, period. He's not a bad fighter. He's not a pushover fighter. But I still think I could beat him. But to his credit, he's the best one out there at junior middleweight.
Did he hurt you at any time during the fight?
Not once. Not once. I walked out of the fight looking just like this. The only thing I was unable to control the ring. I let him control the ring by being aggressive and shutting me down offensively. But as far as him hurting me or having any damage, none whatsoever.
So now he's in line to fight Jermaine Taylor. You're a guy who's been in camp with Jermaine Taylor. What do you think, being in the ring with both men, one in a fight, one in sparring, is going to be the outcome of that fight?
It's a really good fight, but I have to give the edge to Jermaine. My experiences with Jermaine, he's a bigger guy than Kasim, and he's a bigger puncher. I think the size difference and the punching power that Jermaine Taylor has might be the difference in the fight. But to Ouma's credit, he takes a pretty good punch, and he's an aggressive fighter, so that might serve him well. It's an even fight, but I'm gonna have to give the edge to Jermaine.
So what's next? Where does the Iron Horse go from here?
Hopefully right back in there, man. November. We're looking for a date in November, December. We want to end the year with a win. I'm right back, and I'm not looking to step down the ladder. We want to stay right into the hot seat. We want to continue to stay at the top level of boxing in the top 10 area. I do believe that I'm still one of the best fighters out there, and I will become world champion sooner than later.
So Sechew, is there anything you want to say to your fans and all the viewers of BoxingScene.com?
Absolutely. I want to tell all the people at Boxing Scene, much love, much respect. I appreciate the support. I know that a lot of you out there, still want to see me win and do well, and I'm going to make a believer out of you. I will come back, and I will represent for you. Peace and love.
As always, we appreciate your time.
Thank you, Mr. OnFire. Peace.